So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The final match day of season 2 is here. It's been a long and eventful season, and this is it. This is the finale, the final match day, winding off the season. And really, the big talk is who's going to finish in the final Premiership position. So his first game is my boys Marseille taking on Raed United. 2-1 win to me going to this game against United. So interesting to see if we can make it another one, or if Ryan can get some revenge in the last game. Trying out something different in this game, and we'll get to that in a second. My voice is a bit more, my throat is a bit near, so if I sound a bit hoarse, that's why. Because Rionegro, hashtag always sick. Marseille, third place. Massive turnover from last season. Ryan's United in 14th. Neither of us have anything to play for really, apart from money I guess, at the end of the season payout. So my formation is a 3-2-2-3. 3 centre backs, 2 CDMs, 2 attacking mids, 2 wingers and a striker. Also you won't lay out as it is. I'll show it at half time because we're at home side. And Ryan's United with an unchanged team from their 1-1 draw with Taawoun. We beat Raed in the last game 1-0. So 3 of the back teams been interesting to see. And that's how we kick us off here in the first game of Matchday 30. It's Eto now on the ball. Balak. Eto. Balak. Losing the ball to Barley. Taawoun to Sessignon. I'm going to give a brief description of how the seasons of waiting for every team join today's match day, being the final one. So, start with Marseille. My team, we've played well, much better than last season. Last season we finished 12th. This season we've made it. Well, my aim was to make it into the Premiership, and we're here. So foul from Dembele, but referee allows play to go on. But I'm quite happy with my team's performance this year, and we've played very well compared to last season. Lopez will be taking on the Golden Glove. He's already got it, he's already claimed that. So, fair play to Andy Lopez. The only 85 rated keeper in the initial draft, and I took him, and he's done well for me. Question is, do I keep him next season or not? So, foul Pablo Hernandez on Wan-Bissaka there. But it's I'm happy with my team. We made third place, so moving third place, potentially finish third, could potentially finish a bit lower depending on how the result goes. If we win, we're definitely third. But yeah, I'm happy with my team, and progress on to next season where hopefully we could challenge for some kind of silverware, whether it be league or cup. I don't mind, still trophyless. Most of the teams to be fair, but this is only season 2, but still a trophy would be nice at some point. United, they had a good start, or a good middle of the season. Pablo Hernandez a Cho with a save there. But United have had a slow decline since the end of the season, and led them to be in the Championship next season. And I know Warren's looking for the Premiership, but you have to wait until next season, it seems, to push on in the Championship, potentially become the first Championship winner. He's got a squad for it, just needs to find the right formation, I guess. He's made some good signings this season. Like Mason Greenwood's been a great signing. Lucas Torreira's been a masterclass since joining the team. So there with a shot going just wide of the post. And Ochoa's going to be a massive difference as well next season as well with a longer citizen goal. I feel like he was a bit of a weak link in the later games. He's one of my key guys, so I think he's had a fantastic season for me. I was looking at selling him at one point and he earned his place in the squad. So we'll see how I've got a few ideas in mind of whether I'm going to keep or sell players. But I'll see what happens in the pre-season for season 3. Once I've sorted out all the players or not. Valvin to Balak. Balak shoot, good block from Militao. Eto shoots, and Neto's put it past Ochoa. That's Eto's 3rd goal in 3 games. So might have taken a while for Eto to get his scoring boots on, but he's finally doing it. Hopefully he can continue this into season 3. If he passed on Balak, did get lucky with the block though, and Ochoa was asleep. New formation working out okay so far in the first half hour or so. And I might give it a go in the pre-season as well. Looks to our forward. James Rodriguez intercepts. Pablo Hernandez now. Tackle by Wan-Bissaka. Hernandez to Gattuso, and he's making a rare appearance. Eto. Pepe is going Gennaro. James Rodriguez forward to Eto, lane off to Balak. Valvin. Back to Balak. Ball comes in, goes deep. It's Pablo Hernandez back post. It's a good save from Ochoa. My predictions for next season for my team to stay in the Premiership really. Like I said earlier, I'd like to transfer some kind of silverware and it would be nice, but the main aim for now is just to stay in the Prem and avoid any kind of relegation battle, and hopefully push on for a trophy, but we'll see how my team gets on in a smaller league, I guess. Sure, everyone in the Championship will be after the same thing, being access to the Premiership, so, and maybe a few cup upsets as well from the Championship teams. Pepe heading it down to Balak. Another goal in the Arsenal game, which is always good to see. Bob Holding scored, fair play to him. Back from an injury, Bob Holding. That's what I football. He's not body to Maguire. Maguire downfield. Gattuso cast out Valvin. Died by Sessegnon. And that's the end of the first half. Six shots to 1. Jesus, that's a good sign for my new formation. That's my new formation. 3 at the back, 2 CDMs, 2 attacking mids, 2 wingers and a striker. It's like 4 on a game. I want to try something different, and avoid attacking formation because I wanted goals, and yeah, it's working out. Crample's on for Balak at half time. Eto dancing his way through. Unlucky bounce in the ball forward to Ochoa. interesting results that's in the EFL. Tottenham are still drawing with Colchester. Watford looking to get the first win of this season. So, Bissaka, but Spalding comes off Fernandez, hits him in the dick, but ball in again. Chris Smallin's going to put it out for a corner. Then better for a bicycle kick and it's spooned it and it's gone out for a throw in actually. Ball's gone out for a goal kick. Lozano is coming on for Bissaka. Lopez finding Falcon, heads it onto Crample. He's been a great player for me as a super sub. Scored 8 goals for me as well. Hardy forward to Taawoun. Taawoun to Maguire. Maguire to Taawoun. Taawoun forward to Dembele. Dembele to Lozano. Good ball in. It's Mason Greenwood and it's great substitution there, and the substitute Lozano's put a ball white on the head of Greenwood who heads it in for the easy goal. Greenwood's had a great 5 or so games that he's had at United this season, obviously a late signing. And better defending really for my boys. Needed. Alonso to Crample. And we're back to Alonso. Gattuso. Crample. Session will tackle him and get bosh of the ball by Alonso. Falvin to Crample. Back to Falvin. Crample. Ball comes in, comes off Fernandez. Maguire to Sessignon. Greenwood. Fernandez. Torreira to Greenwood. Ball comes in, Crample's going to clear it away. Eto heading on to Hernandez. Eto. Hernandez. Forward to Rodriguez. Hernandez. Tackle by Bardi. Tom slowly dies in the background. Dembele to Fernandez. Torreira with a big ball forward. Can be cut low by Gattuso. Pepe to Hermoso. Crample. Falvin. Eto. Back to Falvin. Keeps it in. Good ball in. Bardi's going to head it out for a corner. Alcacer coming on for Dembele. corner comes in, no one's getting on it, and he goes out for a goal kick. Carlson's coming off Reto. Granville. Falvin. Pepe to Granville. Falvin. Forward to Hernandez. Hernandez puts the ball in, going deep. Militao's going to head it away. Alcacer to Greenwood. Adam Lallana. Sessignon. Down the line, finding Adam Lallana. Inside to Bruno Fernandes. Sessignon puts the ball in. Alonso heads it away. Gattuso. I don't want Gattuso so high up. Carlson, Gattuso. Back to Rodriguez, Carlson, Rodriguez. Rampel. I think Gattuso's playing out wide, which is not what I wanted. Balvin. How about Bruno Fernandes there? Very change from both sides. Strootman is coming on for Rodriguez. And Bruno Fernandes is coming on for Ozil. One thing I definitely need to do in the pre-season for next season is get some better subs, really. More Strootman coming on for Rodriguez. Not information I want to see. And gets the ball to Carlson. Good save from Ochoa. We still at a point to at the end. Carlson comes off for Ochoa. Strootman heads it towards goal. Toure heads it away. Well, me meet my words if Strootman scored. His first game for Marseille. Granville to Alonso. Carlson. Alonso. Strootman! Oh my god, Strootman scored! Eat your words, Rainy G. Kevin Strootman with the goal. Didn't think I'd see that happen, but here we are. Carlson laying it off for Strootman. No, laying it off to Alonso, and Strootman comes in out of nowhere. Enters from straight stage right even, and scores our final goal for the season. In his first game actually for the club as well. Fair play to Strootman. Ryan's been let down again by a last minute goal. It's like United shut off at the end. And we do the treble of United. 3 games, 3 wins. I'm gonna do the live table updates actually as we close out the season. When my phone decides to load those. So I say 21. So that puts us definitely third, and United could fall to 15th depending on the Bohemian game later. Man of match goes to Xabi Alonso over 8.6. Greenville's best player in United and Lozano. Strootman with 8.3, Jesus. Ballet with 8.5, nice, want to see. 10 shots to 3 though, it's a good performance my boys. Right, next game we are seeing the champions Manchester City take on, should have left it reading, Orlando City in game 2. In an interesting game due to the next game and the final game of the league being these two in the FFL Cup final. This is a taste of what's to come in the next game. and a taste of both teams to get a feel for the opposition going into that final. Oh, it's snowing. It's a rare snow game. I think there's only ever been one other snow game and it featured Ohod back in season 1. But Ohod did win that game. I think it was 2-0, 3-0, 2-1. I know Ohod definitely won. So you can see they have to punch it in the snow. So, lineups, no lineups. Fantastic. Oh, I pressed A a bit too late. Whatever. So, I need to change the reports number. Keep meaning to, I keep forgetting. Joe Hart in goal. Got Taawoun back in the squad. Only 2 changes from the previous game. Sure, Restore City win 1-0 over Banfield. And I think we're going to see the lineup for Orlando. No, we're not. So Orlando have gone 4-1-2-1-2. Massive change from the 5-0 loss to Orlando. I mean, the last 5-0 loss to Ajax in the last game. Got Pato and Lacazette up front. Cam is Fekir. Wingers are Daniel James and Sendin Shaqiri. Tony Cruz at CDM. Donovan back in goal for Lafont. Back 4 remains the same. Shaqiri getting it to Tar. Cruz out to Jordi Alba. Ball forward to Lacazette. Daniel James, Fekir, Cruz. Daniel James puts it in. Pato headed. Oh, it's Lacazette and couldn't get anything on it. It was offside, anyways. Doherty to Saul, Perisic to Townsend. Saul. Perisic, Fekir tackle, getting tackled in there. Fekir forward. Pato gets it back to Shaqiri. Pato shoots, and it's an easy catch for Joe Hart. Oh my days. Live news from the EFL. Tottenham are out of the EFL Cup, losing the Colchester on penalties. Useless cunts. That's put a smile on my face. Good save there from Donovan. I think it's a save from I'm too busy laughing at Spurs. James to Lacazette. Cruz gets it to Pato just, or Fukari, Shaqiri. Daniel James. Back post. It's Shaqiri, and Shaqiri nods it in past Joel. And Shaqiri for lovely headed a goal there past Joel. Lovely ball from Daniel James. Poor clearance there from Abi Kasawa. Shaqiri puts Orlando 1-0 up.
Orlando City SC goal number 27.
I think that's Shaqiri's first goal in the league since joining Orlando. He was at Raed before. Yeah, so let's go through these 2 teams in the season they've had. Obviously Manchester City won the league with... Oh, it's Fekir! Oh, days. Great great save from Joe even. But yeah, no, obviously City won the league. Needed to say more, so sure the season they had. had a average start, but had 2 losses in a row. And apart from struggling against Ajax and Rionegro, they've done very well in the league and just ran away with it really after like Pato for vital kick. But yeah, see, it's kind of ran away from it from about the midpoint of the season probably. Taawoun chased them to the end, but eventually City had enough points to carry it away and win. So yeah, congrats to Matt on winning the league. As for Orlando, fall from grace really from Orlando, finishing 3rd last season as Ohos, Billy and these lads. Had a good start Orlando, and I thought they might have been challenging for the league, but like I said, I had a fall from grace, and Fakir having a shot there. But Raed, Orlando will be definitely in the championship this season, and I'm sure Billy will be looking for his boys to bounce back very quickly back into the Premiership. And definitely contenders in my eyes for the Championship, especially if goals like that. Lacazette, an absolute beauty of a goal there. And I don't know if this is City playing possum heading to that final, or if Orlando is showing up that City they do have to worry about Orlando. Thinking it might be an easy game for City, considering City won 3-1 last time against Orlando, but Lacazette, an absolute beauty of a goal there. And yeah, so we'll see how it happens in the final, but I'm sure really would love to take away a trophy from this season that's not exactly gone well for him. And I don't know if they're playing good football here and showing City they're definitely looking to come into that final and take the trophy, stopping City from doing a double. Over to Cruz to James, Tony Cruz, Pato, Daniel James, Pato, dancing way through their Pato but losing the ball eventually to Hummels. James throwing it to Cruz, Pato, Saul, Davies, Aubameyang, heavy touch for Kid, forward to Lacazette, James forward to Pato, good save from Joel. Saul with the head away from the corner. James from range, obviously for the header. I think Johar might have had that covered anyway. It's ran heading down to Fakir. Perisic intercepts, gives the Davis Saul forward. He's going to fall to Alba, who's going to get to that first. He's going to hoof it down the field. Kazawa chesting out actually for a phone. Pato inside to Cruz. Lacazette out of touch there. Perisic gets it to Aubameyang, Davis. Lovely ball from Kasawa down to field to find Aubameyang. Tarvik could block. Perisic, who's been definitely City's key man, potential top goal scorer depending on how our games go today. Fran heading that away. I will do key plays in a second, or in the second half I should say. And it's the end of the first half. Nine shots to 1, Jesus. Orlando showing no absolute no remorse here. Looking at show City what they're all about.
Coming onto the pitch, number 25.
Fernandinho's on for Saul at half time. Yeah, key players for City, definitely Perisic. I would say Davis has been a key player since joining the team. They've had keeper troubles, but David Seaman's made a massive difference to that for City as well. As for Orlando, Lacazette definitely top class scorer for Orlando. Cruz has been a massive improvement since joining the team. As well as Daniel James and Shaqiri actually. And if Paco can get going, being Lacazette and Pato. Also, heavy touch from Kazawa, and Shaqiri's made it 3 here. And if Billy can get this kind of form going in season 3, let alone the end of this game, or into the cup final I should say, definitely going to be looking promising to win the championship. Great finish there. I don't know if this is also a sign of Matt keep with his cup keeper being Joe Hart already put David's evening goal. We'll see. Carvalho with an interception on Bohemian. Fernandinho to Hummels. Which intercepts Davis to Perisic. Hummels, Fernandinho, Bohemian. Dar units of Fran. He gives the ball away to Jimenez. Bohemian. To be fair though, I think Matt would happily lose this game and win the cup final. I'm sure Billy would like to win both. Excuse me, my throat is playing on me. Lots of talking. James Dever shot on goal has been blocked. Schneider's on for Perisic. There's a Shaqiri to score and win. Ziyech is on for Fekir. Daniel James keeps it in. Big ball, trying to find Carvalho, and does come off Carvalho, but it's going to fall to Hummels, who play back to Joe Hart, who clears it downfield. Davis to Fernandinho, red touch, Cruz back to James. Ziyech. Tar. Out right to Carvalho. Kurosawa tackles him there. Hummels. Fernandinho. Bohemian to Schneider. Schneider to Davis. Fernandinho. Out to Doherty. Taawoun. Back to Doherty. Schneider. Townsend puts the ball in. Tar's going to head that away. Fernandinho from range. Throwing a good block. Schneider though. Will jump on that deflection. And a lovely volley there from Schneider. Or some kind of saving grace, I guess, on this game for City and Matt and his boys. Maybe a sign of Schneider should be starting in the final, maybe ahead of Perisic. Perhaps Perisic's been very quiet in the second half of the season. Dominated the first half of the season for sure. Definitely the best player of the league in the first half of the season. You have a sub coming on. That's Davis coming off. I think that's Douglas Costa coming on. Orlando kick us off after that goal. Schneider heading it down. Bohemian to Fernandinho. Schneider to Cassava. Fernandinho to Hummels. Fernandinho. Wesley Schneider. Cassava whips the ball in. Taawoun, oh my days. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes. And the trouble with City, you can never really count them out. That's why they're champions. Just lovely ball in. Taawoun winning the header very comfortably actually. Beating the skyscraper in goal. 2 goals in 4 minutes there. Let's see if Atlanta can actually hold on for the win here. Or City nick a draw. We're going to win. Tar given away to Fernandinho. Better not be starting to crack under pressure, Orlando. Laporte to Schneider. Jimenez. Costa. Doherty. Costa. Big ball over the top, trying to find Bohemian offside. We'll change here, and it's going to be Leroy Sané making a rare appearance, coming on for Lacazette. Obviously, Billy's first pick in the draft at the start of the season, and ain't seen much action since as of Cliver and whoever else came into the team. Never touched by Raul Jimenez. Laying off for Costa. Good plot from Alba. You can see Leroy Sané back on the field and see what he actually does. Cliver is on for Shaqiri. Doherty whips the ball in. Fran heads it up, but not away. Cliver throws himself at the ball to get it away, and it's Pato allowing the ball. Losing it to Schneider. Costa, Taawoun Sajic, Sané. Cruz to Carvajal. Cliver with a seeking ball for someone. Sané to Pato. Good save from Joe Hart. Hummels getting the ball away to Cassava, back to Hummels. Fernandinho finding Raul Jimenez trying to find the Bohemian. Tosso. Cassava. Last attack here for City. Ferran's going to head that out. Back to Fernandinho, playing off to Cassava. Cliver gets a touch in the ball. Cruz, Ferran, everyone's throwing themselves at the ball here. Costa. Got space, finds Bohemian, and it's to be cleared away, and a famous win here for Orlando, considering how well City have played throughout the season. And that's going to make the FFL Cup final very interesting. Interesting to see how these two teams get on following that. Don't suppose many people would fancied Orlando to win, not gonna lie, but they are. That win would put Orlando to 9th, literally just outside the championship zone. 12 shots to 5, Jesus, Orlando did dominate. And it was Shaqiri 6th man of the match. 2 goals. He's onside by. Next game sees Spain's Real Madrid taking on Piero's Juve. Ronaldo might finish potentially top of the championship standings in that sense. Should be a good start for them going into next season. So both these teams will be facing each other in the Championship next season. Madrid sitting bottom of the table actually, in 16th. Juve are 13th. Here's the Real Madrid lineup, unchanged from their last game, which saw them draw with Wednesday. And the Juve coming to this game also unchanged, coming off a win against Bohemian. And here we go in the third game. So Real Madrid had a good season last season, finishing 5th I think. And there was a bit of a dark horse feel about Real Madrid falling last season, but Kyle couldn't get his team going this year. And they've struggled massively this season. Going on to 13, I think it was 13 games they went without winning in the league, Madrid, with draws and losses. And well, in the last few games they have picked up their form and looking to be in okay form going into next season. Be interested to see if they can keep this form going. Oh, it's a goal. Patricio got a hand on it, but weren't enough to stop Fieri's shot. Buries it into the corner, or buries it past Patricio. That's what I'm saying about they're finding the form now. Madrid with finding some. They've got some key players. Fieri being one of them. Yeah, Patricio got a hand on it, but wasn't enough to push it wide. Christian Fieri with an early goal in this game. But yeah, the same could be said for both these teams actually. They've only been finding their form in like the latest stage of the season. Both teams had were not the best starts to the league. Yeah, as the season went on, especially not the final, final third. Final 5 games, so they've both picked up some kind of form. Both have a dark horse feel about them now in the Championship, or going into the Championship. But it's definitely Juve are struggling a little bit here. Christian Fieri, and after Pedro. The failure to Fieri, good save from Patricio. I do think though, the one thing I would say is Piero's Juve, or Piero's whoever next season, because obviously Piero's not gonna want to use or choose Piemonte Calcio next season. But yeah, Piero's team next season, I would recommend maybe a change of formation for Piero, in my opinion. Because the 4-3 did work to begin with, and it's not worked all that well over the season though. That's why they're in 13th. But Piero definitely has the players and experience. Yes, experience I would. Don't know. Yes, the quality. Yes, the quality to turn things around into next season. Obviously Piero's first season in the FFL, so it's interesting to see how two players had a really good, two new players, Dan and Matt, had a really good first season. And two new boys, AJ and Pierre, having a not so great season. Delafeu forward to Christian Fieri. Landis intercepts, or Pizzoli's ball, Didic playing it to Seedorf. My dog is going fucking mental. Griezmann. Oh, he said, I thought it said he. Oops. Walker. Torre, Walker. I saw Griezmann on the stats. Pedro Walker puts the ball in, Griezmann heads it. When Delafeu couldn't. Seedorf to Partey. Willow, Condobia. Even with a tackle on DLH, but Miller picks the ball up. Do you think Piero also needs a few more good signings? You've got Sterling, you've got Seedorf. Ed Rebic and Naldo, but a good shot of him, Menduzi. Ed Rebic and Naldo, and you got released them. They had a few games that Juve and Piero weren't pleased about him and they wouldn't. So, see if he can actually bring in some new signings next season. As for Madrid, I think Dudek might need to go for Kyle. Picked him quite early, but probably one of the main reasons why Madrid are bottom of the table. So we'll see if Kyle can pick up a new keeper at some point. Who's squeezing on the ball? Pedro. Comes out, goes out of play off Pedro, and it's going to be a goal kick. For Patricio's had a decent season actually in goal for Juve. He got 10 clean sheets at least. 9 or 10. So yeah, so definitely a keeper that's done well. It's just not. He's had some games obviously, but he's had a few hours and whatnot, so the same for all keepers. Delafeu heading that ball away. And he keeps it in, puts the ball in again. Cole heads it away. Mancini, Cole. Torre. Cole Walker. Fieri. Pedro, Fieri. Delafeu. Ball forced to Pedro. Griezmann. Ball comes off Didic. Griezmann to Delafeu, blocked by Murillo. Delafeu short of Pedro, Pedro puts the ball in, Didic heads it away, force slash to Cole. Laying off to Delafeu in the 50th minute here, referee, thank you. I say. No way should Madrid get another chance there. Madrid going to half time 1-0 up. 3 shots to 1. Juve kicks off here in the second half. Nani, good save from Dudek. My throw is definitely on its way out, I think, by the end of the stream. Oh. I apologise, it's the fact I just wanted to get the stream done and not delay anymore. So Nani puts the corner in, Pedro heads it away. It only came on today as well, this my throw, so hopefully it can get better soon. Hopefully in time for the kickoff of the season 3. Muriel out to Cole. Cole Walker. Griezmann on the ball. Muriel. Deulofeu, Griezmann. Ball played away by Hernandez. Gomez, Touré, Fieri. Touré, Deulofeu. Griezmann. Griezmann gets the ball off to Deulofeu and Deulofeu spoons the shot wide. Augusto is coming on for Deulofeu, and we have entry for Enis Angunis on for Condorbil. Shushev the big kick, finding Party Angunis. Over the top, it's going to be headed over by Cole. Augusto. Uriel, Griezmann, Uriel. Fieri gets it off to no one. Landers with the interception there. Cleared away. Touré. Gives the ball to Seedorf. Seedorf gives the ball to Augusto. Kyle Walker inside to Touré. Griezmann. Augusto. Wasted ball can be picked up by Hernandez. Big ball downfield. Cole to Touré. Augusto. Pedro. Augusto. Griezmann. Uriel puts the ball in. Gidic heads it away. Touré down. Cancelo to Sterling. Seedorf. Breathmiss coming on for Pedro. Oh, it's Mandzukic hitting the post there. Unlucky there for Mandzukic. It's Mandzukic again. Good save from Dudek this time. Mandzukic, leading scorer for Juve, I think. And almost adding another one to his tallied for the end of the season. Mancini. Cole to Touré. Griezmann. Party of a shot and Dudek with another save. I am going to disappear because I need to pee. I'm coming back to see that Party has a good shot. Go and do it for a great save, keeping the boys in right ahead. Last minute change here for Madrid. Ball comes in, Griezmann heads it away. Another corner. Nanny with the corner here. Griezmann heads it away again. Move low. Gomez heading it away to Cole Walker, Mancini to Taawoun, and that's the end of the game. 1-0 win here for Madrid. Something to build upon going into season 3. Man of match goes to Pedro with an 8.4. Move on to the next game, which is Galatasaray. Taking on Rionegro Aguilas. And I'm going to size game up and I'm going to be disappearing just for a minute. So be right back. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Nature called. Right, I haven't missed any goals yet, so that's a good thing. Good save there from Kepa as well. On my return. Don't mind, that's alright. Body's giving up on me. Final match day off the FFL. My body gives up on me. Fantastic. Bella puts a corner in Dimmy, hits it away in the second half by two of the teams. Talk about their seasons. Both the teams on change going into this game. Lots to add. Takes over a big ball forward, finding no one. Sanchez forward to Müller. Over to Tierney. Podolski. Tierney. Baines takes it out and clears it away. Müller going back to Umtiti to end the half. So seems like an even game so far from the stats anyways. Well, hopefully the second half can produce a goal. So Galatasaray in 11th and Rionegro in 6th, both teams confirming their places in their leagues for next season. Galatasaray definitely in the Championship, Rionegro definitely in the Premiership. Both these teams definitely had the potential to get into the Premiership, and there's a few times where both these teams were in the top 8. Both these teams were in, there were times where both these teams were in the bottom 8. But Rionegro managed to find their form and pull through into the Premiership. I'm sure Scott is more than happy with that. I'm sure Damon and Mel will be pushing for a Premiership place next season, and dark horses to, well, not dark horses, I'll say one of the contenders actually. One of the contenders to win the Championship, I would say. We're a strong team. So, see how they get on. Piero's been a very key player since joining Rionegro. We've also got Dzeko and Blotti, who have been in the strike force for a long time for Rionegro. So went very few goals between them. As for Galatasaray, Texera and Krogidiabella has been very key. And Kepa had a shaky start to this season, found his form. He's had quite a few great games at Galatasaray and keeping him in games and winning points for them. Blotti, point proven. Blotti for a great shot there. Kepa a great save. Sigurdsson coming on for Müller. Dimir clears that away. Dimir formerly at Rionegro, now playing for Galatasaray. Nobody's back to Kepa. Silva. Baines to McGinn. Takes over. Stones. Sanchez, Sigurdsson. McGinn plays it to Texera. McGinn, Marquisio, Howardis, Gadira, Marquisio, Lam to Gadira, Murray, losing the ball, Menduzi now, Tierney down the line, how these clear out for a phone. Bohemian is coming on for deep move. Whistle was on for Guendouzi as well. One fun. How about Taawoun? It's going to go out for a corner. Madrid coming on for Sanchez. Ball whipped in by Pirlo, so Silva's going to nod it away. Madrid. Whistle. Nothing in the middle. Pirlo's going to get hit on it and knock it away accidentally. Rionegro gets a block on that course. Taawoun gets tackled by Lam. Kadira to Lam. Kadira again to Lam inside to McGinn. Murray. Takes over. Murray takes over. Mourinho. Ball whipped in. Taawoun's going to clear it away. Yeah, please. That's all. It's all to Madrid. Podolski. Madrid. Taawoun pushing forward. Taawoun McGinn though. Long. Silva. Kadira forward to Murray. McGinn. Murray. Takes over. Again. Ball whipped in, back post. Kizio. Taawoun puts out play for a throw in. Martial's coming on for takes over. Treaty to Taawoun. Sigurdsson to Belotti. Hunfran gives a second go to put the cross in. Baines will tackle him. Baines to Silva. Marquisio to end the game. 0-0 here between Galatasaray and Rionegro. Last game between them did 1-0 to Galatasaray, so got point shared here. 3 shots to 4 in the end. Galatasaray had no shots in the second half. Even the teams, I guess. Man match will go to Silva 7.4, Baines with 7.4, Podolski with 7.6, so you can take man of match. Lucas Podolski. This game is the big game, it's the game that matters, really. Is Sheffield Wednesday taking on Dortmund side first suspense, and pretty much this will determine who will go through to the Premiership in the final place. So that draw leaves Rionegro 6th and Galatasaray in 12th. Went down a place. Oh yeah, don't move anywhere. Oh yeah, because Orlando drawn them. I'm looking at past and previous. Yeah, so Galatasaray don't go down a place because of Orlando. But it's the big game. So, going to this game, we've got Dortmund on 36 points, Wednesday on 34. And the outsiders as well, Spurs, who are also on 34. So how it's going to work out is, so I'll go through it once the team sheets are shown. One change for Wednesday, and it's Luis Alberto on for Perez. After that, no changes from Wednesday team, the team that drew with Madrid last game. Dortmund also unchanged following that loss to Galatasaray. So the way this is going to play out is, if Dortmund win, they're definitely 100% in the Premiership and they can't be caught. If Wednesday win, then they'll go and take place, and it will come down to the last game of the stream where Spurs face Taawoun. If Dortmund and Wednesday draw, then again it will come down to the final game. So yeah, that's how it is. A win for Dortmund will definitely put them through. A loss or a draw or loss will make it come down to the final game of the stream, where it will then be a shootout between Wednesday and Spurs. But we'll get to that after this game, and we're away here. And Wednesday, or well, Draws Day, as Billy nicknamed them in one of my streams, Sheffield Draws Day, with 13 draws I think it is this season. Been on a massive draw streak, couldn't win, couldn't lose. But Sod had a formation change and he played very well actually to begin with, and then didn't. But they're in good position to either surprise a lot of people in the Premiership or be top contenders for the Championship. Same for Dortmund really. Dortmund had struggles with scoring goals. First 3 games all 0-0. Could defend very well but couldn't score. And then Jovic got scoring. And then Gomez took over. Dortmund have had a few good games actually. Good close games as well. With the bigger sides of the league, the Cities and the Ajaxes. And both teams now are looking to push for that final place in the Premiership. I can't see either team looking to, well, I see Dortmund being the team to lay down and accept a draw and risk it. The team is going to want to win here. Key players for Wednesday for the season have definitely been Depay and Tedesco. Both, Tedesco's actually scored more goals than Depay now, only by 1. But both went on a streak where they both score in the game, or at least one of them score in a game. And that ran for a good 5 or 6 games I think. Luis Alberto also been a key player for Wednesday. And also Kanji, he had a few rough games, but he's been a very good player at the back as well for Wednesday. As for Dortmund, Berkey been a great keeper until Bohemian came in. Jovic until he got dropped or got replaced by Gomez. Jovic led the did lead the top score I think at one point perhaps. Thiago has made a massive impact since coming to the squad, and they do new defensive partnership with Skriniar and Benatia, well it was Parisi but Benatia as well, doing well. Thorgan Hazard's been also a key player for Dortmund as well. You can have a big header away there, Mount. Gomez. Ericsson, nickname. Skriniar. Thiago with a big ball over the top. Finding Bale. Bale puts the ball in deep. It's a foul on the play there, and he's going to put it back. Free kick here for Dortmund. I think it's Bale over it is. Going near post. Fella's going to head it away. Luis Alberto. S fine with the big clearance. Benatia to Kimmich. Overmars. Overmars inside to Thiago. Mount. Thiago shoots on range and it has a good save. Boulevard. Tedesco. Guarin. S fine to Luis Alberto. Samido. S fine. Fall to Bohemian. Needs to pick up. We'll kick it out. Finding Gomez, who heads it to Fella. Caldwell to Fella. Tedesco. Carlos Fella. Anton Tedesco got a bit of space here, puts the ball in. Benati is going to chest it down and put out for a throw in. Yeah, and he's put out for a corner. Gomez with the big header away. Akanji. Luis Alberto. Kimmich to Thiago. Benatia. Thiago. Skriniar. Kimmich. Eriksson. Kimmich. Down the line to Bale. Kimmich. Mount. Kimmich. Bale. Inside to Mount. Out to Overmars. Mount. Gomez to Overmars. Shoots from Overmars and it's gone wide and it's the end of half time. End of half time? Yeah, the end of the first half. I'm really not with it. Unsurprisingly, the first game between these two, the only game between these two, ended 0-0. So 2 shots for Dortmund, none for Wednesday so far, so moving to the second half. You can see both these teams pushing for their respective league title. I don't know how this game ends or not. But Dortmund had a very good season last season. It's Mount. Can't get the kick off properly. We go wide. Yeah, Dortmund finished 3rd last season in the league. And I think a Premiership would be more, depends on more than happy with. Them push for a title this season. He's had same with Sod really. Sod finished lower in the table. Right, so I think Sod finished like 11th, I think, last season. Maybe no 13th because he's behind me in the picking order. So yeah, Sod finished actually below me last season. So that shows you how bad his season was last season. He's turning around, I think. Turning around here for Wednesday here. And at one point it's definitely looking at Premiership football, definitely, but form slips a little bit. And he's in his battle here with Dortmund. Would have fired a crucial tackle there. Saw this missed experimental and changed his formation often with some weird and wacky formations, and 3-2 I think it was. No, 3-2-4-1. So essentially what it was. Worked wonders for a little bit. This is in the first half. Mount, Kimmich plays the ball through the Bale. Bale cuts inside. Crosses it in, I don't know why he crosses it in, should have shot. Thiago heads it towards Mount. Mount, still. Finds Overmars. Back here to Eriksson. Eriksson mainly off to Mount. Back to Eriksson, shoots, it's just wide. It's definitely been Dortmund's game so far. Move through the legs there of Akanji. Perez is on for Alberto. So Alisson plays the ball short to Akanji. Perez heads it to S1, big Perez, tall player. for a wide player. Perez puts the ball in. It's Feller. Good save from Booman. First save for the keeper this game, and big save. But Perez making an instant impact coming off the bench. There was a substitution, I don't know who's for though. It's Endon Belly on for Thiago. Kodorf whips the ball in. Bauer's gonna head that way. Perez out to Kodorf. Ball whipped in. It's come off to Endon Belly. We got it for another corner. It's S5 keeps it in. Bernardo is coming on for Tedesco. As we see Kodorf stand over this corner. Bauer's gonna nod that away. Samido turns back. We'll find Akanji. Perez. Perez to Samido, S1. Whips the ball in. Skriniar's gonna head that way. Kodorf. Origi. Kodorf, Feller. Booman with a good punch. Overmars to Gomez. Back to Overmars. Mount. Bale. Bale can't get the ball away. That's fine. Worrying forward to Origi. Narti's pushed through there and tackled him. Eriksson. Digne. Overmars. Back to Perez. Worrying. Perez. Akanji. Perez, Akanji, Perez, Akanji. S-Fine, Warwin. Zamido. Overmars. Warwin puts the ball in. Kimmich heads that way. Overmars playing it off to Gomez. Back to Overmars. Almost got room to run it, but no one with him really. She's forward. That's Zamido still with me, it is. Mount back to Overmars. Good save from Madison. Overmars for them. Definitely being the man behind that goal. Throws the ball down the field. Madison with a great save though. Feller. Overfold. Feller. Kodorf. Bernardo Silva. Feller. Attacked by Ndombele. Bernardo Silva to Guamin. Kimmich. Eriksson. Benatia, big ball away. Samido heads it to Feller. Samido. Perez. Kanji to Orvald. Kodorf. Feller. Kodorf. Guarin to Benatia. Guarin. Rigi. Guarin keeps going but it's loose the ball. Kimmich going to put out a play just to try to kill the game off really. This time got Fabian coming on for Ready Guarin with seconds to go. Carlos Feller looking to throw it in. Perez whips the ball in and Ndombele takes it down. It's a foul from S-Fine. And that's surely the game here, and that's surely Wednesday confirmed to be in the championship. Gomez to Eriksson, yep. Will survive Wednesday and Dortmund draw 0-0 again. But, that will confirm that Sod will be in the championship. But doesn't confirm anything for Dortmund just yet. I have to wait till to the next or the last game of the stream. Tottenham win, they'll go ahead on goal difference as well. Ahead of Dortmund. Man of match goes to, we've got Feller, Akanji at 7.2. Oh, Skriniar at 7.7 will take man of match. Move on to the next game, which sees AJ's Bohemian taking on Dan's Ajax. Bohemian in this game could finish 13th if I win here. Ajax, nothing to play for here, but just another game of football, I guess, for them. So Bohemian comes this game for a 1-0 loss to Juve with an unchanged team. Ajax comes this game off a 5-0 win over Orlando, also unchanged team. So here's the Bohemian team.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here's the Ajax team. I was saying in a few games before, in the Juve game actually, I remember now. These are two teams who have had their first season in the league, and how different their leagues have gone. So Bohemian had a not so good start, and they never really picked up form, really. Last third of the season actually they played quite well. Always appears to be famous winning in City way early in the season. They had a few good games, a few good running games recently, and almost pushed themselves into Premiership contention. Couldn't just keep it going. And now end up in 15th place. And Ajax, Dan's had a great season with Ajax, obviously dominating City in 3 out of 4 games. Getting to the FFL Shield final, first two teams to do it, then with Taawoun. And then obviously losing the final unfortunately for them, but it's a good start. Something to definitely build upon, and finishing second in the league as well. Definitely a contender for the Premiership next season. The Ben offers at the post and Duffy will block that shot. Yeah, definitely contenders for the Premiership next season, Ajax. I could definitely see them walking away with some kind of trophy. It's remains to see what trophy, I guess. Yeah, we'll probably do that. They've got so many good players in their squad. And that's what I think went wrong with Ajax, as Savic puts one into the top corner just to prove my point. I just think AJ hasn't exactly been playing with the best players on his squad. He's got good players. He didn't really bought anyone. And his best players were on the bench. Oh, didn't mean to press A. Which is why I feel like Bohemian are 15th. Because then you got the likes of Andanovic, Rio Ferdinand, Miltov Klose, Felipe Hans on the bench. So you got Keita playing at left mid, and you got Duffy at left back. So that's what I think was wrong. Where's gone wrong for Bohemian? The goal again from Savikov accidentally skipped the replay. Watch his replay instead. Wide into the post, you stamp territory there. Lovely goal. So see what happens next season with this team. Oh, it's Dembele with a player there. Shot your mouth for any G. Once again, you don't know what you're on about. Dembele with a header goal there from the corner. Dembele, who was top scorer at one point last season, actually, at Spurs. Heading this in off the post there. Bohemian not looking to go out of fight. Ajax have some great players in their squad, and the two that stick out are Ben Arfa and Savic, who have definitely led the attacking line for Ajax. Ben Arfa with the most goals at Ajax, and Savic also up there as well. Nicolas Pepe's got a fair few to his name as well, especially in recent games and picking up a hat-trick this season. They've had a striker crisis though at Ajax. Balotelli not performing, Rodrigo not performing, Benteke come in, hasn't performed. Did get a goal last game though, his first goal in the FFL. But Teemu Pukki comes in, first game, on his debut, scores. So maybe they found their striker thing now, like their striker they need. But we'll see. Pepe. Ball comes in. Duffy. Lingard, Fred. Keita. Felipe Luis will clear that way. Pukki to Okocha. Pukki. Felipe Luis pushing forward. I have to give a shout out Bohemian to William Jose. It's been fantastic up front. And Closer and Felipe Anderson being great players, just not being able to play. And Juan Mata, who's actually just was the first person and saw the only person to score a direct free kick in the FFL, so we'll always be remembered for that. We'll always will be remembered for that. Jesus Christ, man. Ricardo puts the ball in. I think Pepe was expecting that to be headed away and didn't judge it. Felipe Luis inside. Savic. Ball forward to Pukki. Ball comes in. Duffy's going to head it away. Fabregas. Ferreira. Keita with a tackle, then Dembele to Fred. Fred to Renian Jose. Dembele forward to Keita. Massa's got loads of space here. And he raced the ball really. Man has a big ball forward. Fred to Savic with an interception. Fabregas. Ben Arfa. Okocha. Ball is in. Company gets ahead on it. We are late corner in the first half here for Ajax. Ben Arfa puts the ball in. Pickford did a great save there. Ben Arfa put it in. Pickford punches it away. Okocha. That's the end of the first half. Only one shot from Bohemian went in. Ajax 4 shots, 3 on target. Havertz is on for Ben Arthur. Okocha. Pukki. Okocha. Ball whipped in. Pepe gets his head on it and Pickford a good save. He lands to it. Savic. Pereira. Whip the ball in to go back post to Pepe. Closes out for a corner. A save from Pickford in the first half. Fabregas to Okocha. Brilliant tips. Ball from 4 to Pearl. Lays it off to Campbell. Fabregas to Campbell. Havertz. Okocha puts the ball in. Company heads it away. Havertz comes off Company again. The ball's going to fall to Pickford. Pick the ball up. Substitution here. It's going to be Ross Barkley coming on for Fred. Savic coming off for a key man. It was a key man for the start at the start of the season. Arthur. I think he's got most assists at Ajax. Arthur. I think he's like second or third in the leaderboard as well. Which I'll get all tied up for everyone on Thursday and the next day off. So make it all look nice and tidy before presenting it to everyone. Pepe using the ball, Mata to Jose. Winning Jose, finding Guita. Fivelli's big clearance away. Pepe, Havertz, Pepe. Lovely ball to Pukki for one on two. Ball comes in. Buffy heads it away. Arthur. Lane off to Pukki. Wide. Both teams making the change. But Arthur can bring them to the table. Busy coming off for Dembele. And MV coming on for Fabregas. Okocha puts it across the box. Pepe was the link at the back post. All he had to do is get a foot on it and it would have gone in, but just misjudged it or something. And wasted chance there for Ajax ahead. FIFA Luis wins that header. Arthur to Enfield. Pepe to Pukki. Pepe. Havertz across the box. Company's going to kill it away. FIFA Luis for to Pepe. Coleman gets a block on that cross. Havertz to Arthur. Havertz. Enfield. Pukki again, just wide. A little bit closer that time, but not close enough. Gross is coming on for winning the save, which is a surprising change. I don't rate Lingard at all, but that's my opinion. Lovely ball to find Pukki. Turns, gonna lose the ball to Rugani. Keita over the top. Raed's gonna take it down. Campbell. Arthur. Raed to Okocha. Pukki. Havertz. Pukki to Pepe. Trying to get a ball back to Pukki, but gets tackled. Campbell to Enfield. Sorry, my enthusiasm isn't high. My throat is just killing me. So, I do apologise for that. Started off quite well. I did my throat. Alpha of a shot could save him Pickford. I think he's going to help his keeper and clear the ball away. But yeah, I would have liked more excitement to go into the final match day, but I'm afraid I can't. Sucks, but do what I can. Arthur to Pukki. Pukki gets the ball back, shoots, it's the post. Well, I've been third time lucky, but it wasn't to be. And we throw into Ajax with 3 minutes left. Havertz to Okocha. Trail. Ball comes off Keita, he's going to go out of play for a goal kick. High corner, team up with it. Okocha shoots the ball in. Campbell's a back post, he's going to beat him now. Closer. Back to Coleman. Coleman down the line. Be cut out by Campbell. He gives the balls away to Barkley. He actually plays off Barkley for the Ajax throw-in. Smart thinking there. Campbell. Enfield over the top. Cut by Coleman. Barkley to Keita. Closer. If you're in the game and teams out the league or out at the season 2 with a draw. It's won the first game between these two, so sure AJ won't mind the point here. Only one shot though for Bohemian. 11 shots Ajax had. Pickford had a great game and goal. I put Bohemian 14th ahead of Manchester United, so a bit behind. Warren and Cole 15th and 16th. Bobs in arms. Dembele might take man of match with an 8.1. I went Savic will take it with an 8.3. Move on now to the penultimate game in the final match day of this season. It's going to be Raed and Roach taking on. Yeah, there we go. Banfield. Banfield. Nothing to play for. After my win earlier, confirming me to finish third. Banfield can only go, or can finish 5th potentially if they lose this game. Raed will definitely finish 7th because of their awful goal difference. So.
Here's how the hosts line up. Number 28, Alexandro Florenzi. Number 24,
currently in this game, Raed have a goal difference of -13.
Number 31, Fauzi Gula.
Well, 27th. Definitely in the Premiership this season, so.
Casemiro. Number 25, Serge Gnabry. Number 11, Sadio
Banfield have
Mane.
won both games between these two teams so far, 3-0 and 1-0.
Rooney.
3-0 in the league, 1-0 in the Shield, in the group stage. Over the team sheets to pop up. away to be first, and they come in this game off a 1-0 loss to my boys Marseille last game. Unchanged team. And Banfield will come into this game off a 1-0 loss to City in the last game. Also unchanged.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here we go with the penalty game getting underway. Martinez kicking it to Rooney. So Raed meant the start of a 5-0 loss in the league, so to end up 7th place, fair play. When they do lose, they ship goals for fun. They get to the semis of the cup, so nothing to be ashamed of at all. And only shot there, and this is a good save. And definitely a good season for Roach and his boys. And Premiership will definitely will await them along with Banfield. And sure Roach will probably be more focused on staying in the Premiership than winning any trophies. But a FFL Cup semi-final does mean that Raed do have the team to push forwards in a Cup one, and maybe go one step further next season and get to the final. As for Banfield, obviously season 1 they finished dead last, and Owen still turned it around, and he definitely did this season with Banfield reaching the peaks of 2nd place at one point. Will end up finishing 4th or 5th, which is a massive turnaround and continue to finish last season. And I'm sure Owen is more than pleased with his lads this season. Also got to a semi-final. It's a semi-final of the Shield before losing out to eventual winners Taawoun. And Owen will definitely look forward to next season and look towards winning some kind of silverware. Definitely has the team to do it. Strike force is deadly. Edison's been okay in goal. Defence has been good. Midfield's been good. So you can get things going for them in season 3. Raed's key players, they've been Josef Martinez, who is top goal scorer, I think. Oh no, not Lukaku is. Lukaku is top goal scorer of Raed. But Martinez is definitely close to him. Martinez has a few man of match performances as well. Lukaku as well been a key player. Neves was a key player to start off with, before eventually getting dropped to better players. And Justine's been on and off, more often on. But when he's been on, he's been in great form. Banfield, strikers galore. I mean, to be fair though, key players, obviously Ibo, who found his way back into the team actually, not being dropped for better players. Phil Foden, since entering the team, has been an absolute unit of a player, as proven there. Talk about commentators fucking fortune, as Phil Foden shows exactly what I'm saying. Baby's on past Justin. That's the worst deal I've ever made. Yeah, Phil Foden since joining Banfield has been scoring and assisting goals for fun, and I can definitely see him being a main contender for top goal scorer even next season. If he can continue that form into next season. Saul's been a key defender for Banfield and Roy Keane since joining from Dortmund. Has been a key player as well, keeping that midfield locked down. I would say other strikers, but apart from Ibra, they've all been pretty switched in, switched out, and I think for now Owen's settled with Ibra and Immobile as his top two. Martinez on the ball. Mane puts the ball in. Contral gets away to Foden. Actually, that's a good name to mention as well. Fabio Contral has been fantastic for Owen and Banfield, playing at left back. But he scored a few goals actually. We sort of like 4 goals to his name, so he can play right wing as well, which is literally opposite ends of the pitch. But it's Gulam finding Mane. Calabria with a tackle there. Gulam puts the ball in. Mustafi gets around the key. Martinez comes in, sorting the play it away to Phil Foden. Casemiro to Gnabry. Gnabry to Rooney. Rooney with a fantastic chance. It's just wide. Definitely both these teams have the ability to win something next season. So if they can actually sort themselves out and do it. Calabria puts the ball in. Gawai's going to play it away. Mane's going to play it for a throw. Throw in to Mustafi. Keane. Phil Foden. Trying to find him Immobile for him. He's going to play away. Excuse me. Martinez. It's only 20 past 11. But I think her body trotting down or whatnot today. It's one of the things where
there will be a minimum.
So to fail wouldn't be an FFL stream without me yawning at some point, so let's be honest, Immobile losing the ball. Immobile's going to try really bad, but I think he's going to play it away to Rooney. We can't see the half-time whistle there. And Phil Foden being the difference maker between these two teams. Speaking of Jose Martinez is a player of the month on FIFA 20. Got a fancy card. I would have had more chances actually over Banfield, but Banfield only need one chance and they've succeeded from it.
Number 25, Sergi Gnabry, to be replaced by number 19.
Brandt on for Gnabry at half time for Raed. Ball's going to fall to Raed with a goal kick here. Just in with the goal kick. Just in, big kick. Mane's going to win that. Lippmann to Gulam. Lippmann, Mane, Lippmann. Casemiro inside to Gawai. Florenti forward to Brandt. Florenti across the box. Martinez with a lofty turn. It's fallen to Lippmann. And it's a great save there from Ederson. It's definitely Hawaii looking to get back into the game instead of Banfield looking to have another goal. They're going to need another goal at this point. Lippmann goes to the corner in. Casemiro comes off Saul. It's going to have another corner.
Coming off the pitch, number 21, Zlatan
Carly is coming on for Ibra.
Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Maro Icardi.
Keane heads it away. Mane heading down to Casemiro. Rooney shoots. Rooney for a lovely goal past Ederson, and I think it's only Rooney's second of the season, but I reckon he could be a real threat next season. And Raed has definitely looked better in this game.
hosts, number 8, Wayne Rooney.
Emery to Foden. Emery. Keane. Foden. Keane. Foden. Can Banfield do a fiddle and score straight away? Keane. Emery. Foden. It's Immobile, and there we go. Immobile putting Banfield straight back in the lead there. Away do all the hard work, trying to score a goal in Banfield, and especially Owen. So I know Owen would love to lose the votes, just laughs in his face and goes, "Ha! We'll score another one." A lovely ball actually from Emery. And it's a lovely headed goal from Immobile.
Goal for the visitors, number 17, Ciro Immobile.
Rooney. Littman. Saul to Foden. Littman. Control blocking Brandon from putting a cross in there. Florenzi wins the ball back. Rooney, Martinez, Littman, Brandt, Rooney, Martinez. Martinez from range, good save from Edison.
Substitution for the host. Coming off the pitch, number 8, Wayne Rooney. To be replaced by number 9, Romelu Lukaku.
Corner here for Raed. It's 8 shots to 2, Jesus. Only 2 though, Banfield have had gone in, so Casemiro tries to 40 and he goes well wide. Shows that Raed need to be still careful if Banfield to go forward. Frankie de Jong's going on for Casemiro. Happy for that shot. Roach needs to be subbed off. Lukaku's on for Rooney as well. I think that's at the corner potentially. Ferrati's on for Malinowski as well. Malinowski even. Keane, Emery. Emery will play a fantastic pass to Fabio Contral. That's what he touches that for a corner. Calabria puts the ball in. De Jong heads it away. Emery making the chase. Tagged by Gawai and keeps it in. As you played Emery like a fiddle there. Keeps the ball. Littman. That's why I see De Jong. Ball forward to Lukaku. Littman. Lukaku. Littman. Lukaku. Mustafi wins the header and heads it to Ferrati. Immobile, Ferrati, Immobile, Icardi, Emery, Ferrati, Immobile, Icardi, Ferrati, Immobile from range, and it's Jarsin making the save this time.
Coming off the pitch, number 17, Ciro Immobile. Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Max Cruz.
Martinez pushing the ball down the wing, trying to find Lukaku, so poor pass. It's Control playing it forward to Emery. Plays it forward again to Foden. Comes off Gawai. He's going to go out play for a throw in. Foden's going to throw it in. Throwing it straight to Brandt, it seems. Gawai. Forward to De Jong. Lukaku. De Jong. Materazzi with a great ball forward, trying to find money, but Raed's going to head that way. Guillem. Littman, Guillem. Mane puts the ball in. Control heads it away, Littman. De Jong. Littman. Back heels to Guillem, De Jong. Littman. Saul's going to kick it away. Cardi to Emre, Keane, Emre, Foden. Cruz on, you see Cruz coming. Control. Keane to Emre, I'll have to turn it from Emre actually. Still going. Emre still going. Control. Tackle there by Grant, but that's the end of the game. 2-1 win here for Banfield. Means they'll definitely finish 4th. That means there's only one position left to decide today's Spurs, whether they will finish 8th or 9th. No way they played very well and shouldn't be deciding at all. Banfield with a point behind me. Fuck you, Owen. Rooney for an 8.1. Phil Foden's definitely take man of for an 8.9. We'll move on to the final game now. Which sees Taawoun take on the Season 1 double winners, Tottenham Hotspur, who crashed out of the EFL Cup tonight, just a reminder for everyone. Everyone remember that on this day, Matchday 30, Spurs lost to League 2 Colchester on penalties in the EFL, forever remembered. So Spurs, after today's games, are currently in 11th. This Matchday in 9th. Spurs out of in 5th, will remain 5th no matter what. Spurs must win to go 8th and go into the Premiership. How Taawoun line up a few changes. Haller making a return. So Sabino and Kaka. Throwing now to win one of George United. Spurs unchanged with a 3-1 win over Rionegro in the last game. And Spurs fit that run of form again, which actually led them to the league title last season, where the second half of the season they just kept winning games. Kept playing well, just kept winning games. We'll see if they can do nothing or so there was one point where Spurs were 15th and looking to be nestled in the Championship for next season.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Could now potentially be in the Premiership, depending on how things go. So, last time discuss these two teams, season they've had. So, Taawoun, so SSD had a great season, much like the first season, was second for ages, much like the first season. Hunted down the league champion, or potential in the end league champions, Spurs last season, and see here this season, and then dropped a bit of form near the end and lead themselves around 4th or 5th. They finished 4th last season, they're going to finish 5th this season. But before that being said, Taawoun to walk away with their first bit of silverware this season, I should say. I've seen Signe shoots, can save from Chesney. Yeah, first bit of silverware, Taawoun with the first ever winners for the FFL Shield. That will ever be in history of the FFL for however long this goes on for. So something Steve can be proud of, and I'm sure Steve's more than happy for that. Being Ajax in the final. Spurs had a very bad start to the season. Much like they did in season 1 actually. First half of the season, very poor. Second half of the season, just kept it winning. It's not been as surprising as the first season, because first season they were in the same position of being near the bottom and then just pulled through and won the league. A lot more competition this year for Spurs. But they could do it again though and hoist themselves into the Premiership. But they have to win. Key players for our Taawoun have definitely been Heung-min Son, who's joint top score with Perisic at the moment, I think a goal from him will allow him to win the Golden Boot. Nakata was an early main guy for our Taawoun. Carried the team through some games, and then Haka took over that role. Marquinhos played further at the back until he got injured, and he's been off ever since. But Skittle and Shaw have been a dominant centre back partnership. And thank Ginko as well, late signing, but he's been dominant from that CDM role and grabbed a few goals actually. Hungry for goals. There's a lovely ball from Morris to Son. Son hits the post. Oh dear. Spence is just as shocked as Steve. As for Spurs, key players, Jamie Vardy, top goal scorer for Spurs. Surprising top scorer, but yeah, been actually very good in front of goal. Jamie Vardy in 10 goals, and he scores 2, he'll become top goal scorer. Son scores 1, he will. Marcelo puts the ball in. Son heads it towards goal. Fidel clears it away. Fidel's been solid in midfield. Chesney's had a fantastic season at Spurs with kept Spurs in some games at times. It's like there, great save there from Chesney. And Gomez has also been a very good player for Spurs as well. Again, assists and goals. Benzema still needs to find his feet really, he's only scored 1 goal at Spurs, so Marcelo 2 score. Personally for Spurs I think a formation change is needed as well. It worked from the first season, hasn't worked from this season. And he needs to sort out his centre back. Obviously Jesus, he's had a good season. Oh, Son for Sean, Chesney tips over the bar. Same as Moreno. Like, they've had very good seasons, don't get me wrong, Moreno and Jesus, but they're at the depth now, and Cameron needs to look at replacing these players to keep up with the competition. Can't see any changes for Taawoun really. Got a solid team, just need to keep the momentum going and keep the form going. Do you think Steve changing from the 4-1-3-2 that got him into such a good position in the league was a downfall for him? Worked for him because he won the shield of that league. With the league, won that shield with the formation. So shows you how good that formation is. So. And both the teams have won a game coming into this game against each other. With Spurs win 1-0 in the league and Taawoun win 2-0 in the Shield. In the Shield that Taawoun won.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Benzema puts the ball in. Dimmock Conway with the hands. And Kaka to Shaw. Benzema with the tackle. Marcelo. We'll see out the first half. No shots for Spurs at all so far. 5 shots for Taawoun. Benzema. Gomez. For 1. Serna. For 1 to Serna. Vardy. Serna. For 1. Tapped by Kaká, but for 1 gets ball to Benzema. Jamie Vardy. Laying off to Serna. Ball comes in. Dimo Conway's gonna get his hand on it. Balled it out to Aspilicueta. Skirt with a ball forward to Son to Kaká. Insigne. Kaká. Ale. Playing Borderlands overnight, and all Billy kept shouting was Sebastian. No, not Borderlands, clubs, I should say. We're playing clubs overnight. I'll continue that story after this attack from Taawoun. Insigne puts the ball in. Chesney punches it away. Marcelo. And just puts it into the net, but it's been a foul on Chesney. Spurs make their first change. Going to be Daniel Caliguri on for Serna. So we're playing clubs overnight on FIFA 19. So like a farewell to FIFA 19. On clubs wise anyways. And it was 3 in the morning I think. And we're going insane through trying to find a game on FIFA 19 clubs. We did get a game, and what Billy kept shouting was Sebastian Ale, or what the fuck he was saying. Obviously him being in this game. Might be that, so this is a small anecdote on what the fuck goes on when I'm playing games with other people. Raed's playing a fantastic ball through the sun. Pushes past Bonucci, cuts back, shoots, trying to get that goal in a boo any. Bonucci with clearance away. Changes of both teams here. Going to be Lo Celso, 1 for Kaká. Moreno going off. That Liam Moore coming on. It is. Jesus Christ. That's what I mean. Spurs need better players. Need good backup players. Liam Moore is not a good backup player. Ball goes out play for a throw-in. Vidal will take and finds Liam Moore. Son receives the ball as a gift. Lo Celso to Ale to Mahrez. Mahrez puts in back post. It's Insigne. Chesney for save. Good save as well. Fabinho wins the ball back for Taawoun. Son. Insigne. Insigne losing the ball to Coutinho. Coutinho finding Gomez. Inside to Coutinho. Moore. Gomez. Liam Moore. Back to Gomez. Back to Moore. Gomez. Vidal. Gomez. Vidal. Moore. Vidal. Moore. Vidal. Moore. More Vidal. After all that, it was a pathetic or some Liam Moore. Easily killed up by Taawoun. Sebastian Ale. Mahrez forward to Son. Ale. Losing the ball to Jesus. Vidal. For 1 to Coutinho. Spurs need a goal. Benzema trying to find Caliguri, covered by Insigne. Skirtle. Lovely ball to Ale. Lo Celso. Son out to Marcelo. For 1 gets a touch in the ball, and Insigne ain't going to chase it. Oh, he's now. Bonucci back to Chesney. Marcelo intercepts that pass. Marcelo finding Insigne. Ball comes in. Moore heads it away. Marcelo. Insigne. Fabinho. Marcelo. Insigne. Ball comes in. Jesus will head it away. Marcelo. Marcelo Celso. Ale! Ale! That's the goal that I think Spence is more happy about than Steve. I'm sure Billy, if you watch this game, he's shouting Sebastian Haller. And Haller, who scored the first goal for Taawoun, I think. No, actually it was Son, still. Haller scored in the first game for Taawoun, scores in the final game for Taawoun.
Substitution for Tottenham Hotspur coming off the pitch.
And Spence, he's more than happy, I'm sure, seeing that goal go in. Pretty much all but confirming his place in the Premiership next season. Trigueros is coming for a Taawoun Fidel. It's also giving the ball away to Trigueros. Kelly Shaw to Marcelo. Lo Celso to Fabinho, Moes, Son, Haller, Shaw, Haller, Lo Celso back to Haller, Son. Son really wants to go on a boot, play off to Insigne, lost the ball to Gomez. Go on a boot is going to be shared this season, it's like. Lo Celso, Moes, Fabinho, Moes. It's a kill time here, I think they want the points, and they will. And Haller scored the final goal of the season, and that is the end of season 2, all bar one game, which sees the FFL Cup final, which will be played on Thursday at some point in the day. Especially Haller with the final goal of the league. And that is season 2 done. And that means we've got our Premiership and Championship teams. Spurs with no shots at all, Jesus. I don't want to be in the Premiership. There's man of the match as well. Right. May season 2's done. But the cup final, which I said will be played on Thursday or tomorrow, depending on when you're seeing this or when I upload it. Might be past Thursday, might be Thursday itself, who knows. But anyways, thank you all for watching and taking part in season 2 for the teams that people that do. See you in season 3, folks. Actually, I'll see you for the cup final first, then season 3. Till then, take care and adios.